Hey guys, hope you're all doing good and welcome to a new video. In this video, you will be learning how to model the sliding jaw and the associated components. So this right here is the slider connector which will be mounted with the moving jaw. So click on File, New, Part to get started. Next, we are going to be checking our unit system as usual and change it to millimeters. Select the front plane to get started and click on Sketch. Since our moving jaw is in a rectangular shape, we are going to use the rectangle tool, use the corner rectangle tool, pick two corners to get started, and we would like to center our rectangle. So select the midpoint of the lower edge and the origin and click on Make Coincident and use the shortcut key S to apply dimensions. For the vertical dimension, we are going to type in 115 millimeters. And for the horizontal line, we are going to type in a value of 90 millimeters. Let's click on OK, and we are going to use the fillet tool, and we are going to be selecting the two corners of the rectangle, and we are going to type in a value of 5 millimeters. Click OK, and let's exit the sketch. Now we are going to use extruded boss base to convert it into a 3D part, and the extrusion distance is going to be 5 millimeters, and click OK. Now we are going to select this particular face and start a new sketch and use Ctrl 8 to view this particular face along its normal. Use the corner rectangle, draw it as I have created. Select these two vertical lines, make them collinear, and we are going to do the same thing for the top edges as well. Make sure that you're holding Ctrl while selecting multiple lines. Now to provide dimensions, use the shortcut key S, vertical dimension of 30 millimeters, and click on OK. Now we are going to be using the fillet tool to provide a curvature to all the four corners, and the fillet radius is going to be 5 millimeters. Click OK. Now to change it, say that you typed it incorrectly, just double click on this and change the number if you have typed it incorrectly. So in this case it's just 5 mm, so let's just go back to the original value. Now we can exit the sketch, and what we are going to do is extrude this guy and type in a value of 5 mm and make sure that merge result is not selected, and just click on OK. Now the movable jaw is ready. So next we are going to be creating the slider. So let's select this particular face, start a new sketch, and use Ctrl 8 to view normal to that face. Use the line tool first, click on the line tool, select the first point, select the second point, third point, and fourth point, and hit escape. So select these 2 points and make sure that you apply horizontal constraint, and let's select this particular point, and we want this point to be 10.5 millimeters away from the origin. So select that, apply a dimension and type in a value of 10.5 millimeters. And for the horizontal line, we are going to type in a dimension of 35 millimeters. Then the vertical dimension is going to be 27 millimeters. So now let's select the midpoint of our top line, select the origin and click on Make Vertical. So this is going to center our sketch with respect to the y-axis. Now use the offset entities, and what we're going to do is we're going to select this line, the top line, and all of them. Now type in 2 mm, and you can see that it's basically showing the direction in which the offset is going to be created. So if you click on outside, it's going to be an outside offset. If you click on the right hand side, it would be an internal offset. So now what we are going to do is we are going to create 2 more lines. So let's just select this point and this point and do the same thing here as well. Now hit escape. So next we are going to be applying a fillet to this corner and this particular corner. The fillet radius is going to be 5 millimeters, and click on OK. So then what we're going to do is we are going to offset this particular curve. So click on offset entities, type in a value of 2 mm, and what you're going to do is you're going to select reverse direction, right? So it's going to offset outwards, and you can see that the preview also appears. Click OK. Use the line tool to basically close this feature. So line number 1 and line number 2. All right, there you see. There you go. So now you can see that it's fully defined. So let's exit sketch, and we are going to be using the extrude tool one more time. So this time we are going to type in an extrusion distance of 150 millimeters and click on OK. So now we have created the slider along with the movable jaw. So next we are going to be creating the screw which basically moves the moving jaw. So I'll see you guys in the next video.